Number 11, Phil White. I can't think of his name. Sponsored by Terry's Autos. Number 12, Jimmy Fishwick. Sponsors Video City. 13, Dave Bates. Sponsored by St Helens Domestic Appliance Centre. 14, Keith Tunstall. Sponsors JSL Sound and Lighting Centre. 15, Daniel Whittle. Sponsored by J French and Son the Butcher. 16, Ian Craggs. Sponsors Bonnie's Crisps and Nuts. 17, Rob Lake. Sponsors John Stevens Disco. Number 18, Phil Marsh. Case Insurance. Today's match ball sponsors will be Tough and Glass Limited. Nutgrove, prepare to kick off. Away we go. Dave Bates in quickly there with a superb tackle, first man. Topping's got him over there. Superb tackle, shoves him into touch. Well played, Jeremy.
And it's Aldine Reynolds just about to put the ball in for Nutgrove. He's putting in a good clean heel and baffling the ball, but it's a penalty awarded to Bath.
A solid push there from the Bath lads. Have to be careful of this.
It's Bath number 1 kicking for touch. Using the unfamiliar ground technique of kicking for touch.
A superb kick there comes in from the full-back. Today's ball boys were supplied by the Nutgrove Juniors, and today's mascot was Jeffrey Clark, the hooker for the Nutgrove Juniors. Here we go.
Good solid tackle there from Ian Roberts.
Yes. And walking around the terrace at the moment is our local courier, Steve Buckley.
An offside decision given against Nutgrove in favour of the Bath. And Bath are kicking for the goal now.
Yes, that's a clean strike there. Bath leading 2-0. Nutgrove sure to come fighting back from this minor setback.
And here Mark Brownbill taking the kick off for Nutgrove in what's sure to be a very exciting match.
I can hear Fat Whittle shouting out of the dugout there. So what's new? Some strong running coming here from Bath, breaking from their own 25. Good tackling there from Jimmy Andrews. And there's Jimmy Andrews again with a second consecutive tackle. Some good ball angling here. Oops, a slip.
Worse than Harry Carpenter.
Yeah. I think I'm Murray Walker.
Kick for touch there by Bath number 3, which is successful.
pegging the Nutgrove lads back on their own line once again.
Which will come to a scrum down just inside the Nutgrove 25-yard area.
It's a good pull in. Dave Bates comes up with a run from the back. Aldine to take it. Phil White with his first run of the game. Runs in strong. Tackled by two back defenders. Aldine spraying the ball a bit. Old Graham was caught napping. And Bath retained possession. Some good tackling there from Mark Brown then at standoff. Oh, and Aldine was straight in there with a cruncher of a tackle. Superb stuff.
He's a colourful character of this Nutgrove side, he is.
Oh, they come inside. Graham misses a tackle. Jimmy Andrews has him.
Never misses that Jimmy Andrews.
Bath prepared to swing it. Oh, the gap's opened up. Bath are in for the first try of the game. Looks like the centre who come onto the short ball there. Slack play by Nutgrove, creating the gaps. I don't think Big Kev will be too happy with that one.
He certainly won't be.
I feel like Waldorf and Stanley here.
Laura Leonardo. And as the ground goes silent with the appalling play there by Nutgrove. With today's crowd all of about 24 people. But it's bound to build up by the end of today.
Yes, that's a good clean strike. Bath taking early 8-0 lead. Nutgrove has to use all the resources now to come back at this. They've got to get straight back into this game.
And I've just noticed, Ray, that one of the touch judges has his arm in plaster.
Novel.
Is that the new fashion coming on, I say?
Brownbill takes the kick. Short one, taken it. Well tackled by Jimmy Andrews. Ian Roberts following up.
He never misses them, just that Jimmy Andrews.
Spraying the ball well here, Bath.
Jimmy Andrews takes the ball though.
Dropped on it. Nutgrove got a steady line going. Big Ian takes it in, first man. Yeah, sorry, referee gives an offside decision there.
Too true there, Ray. Now we see Harvey Boland just positioning the ball boys. That's about his limit.
It's an excellent kick for touch there from Brownbill. Nutgrove going to use one of Big Fat Kev's moves at the moment.
It could look like there's a bit of a lazy forward coming off with Saints number 11 if you look. No, Graham Bonney, greedy, takes it in, as normal.
Do you for that? Oh, a superb dummy from Mark Brownbill. He's there under the sticks. That was superb dummy there.
And the crowd go wide.
And here we have the young Sam man from the Nutgrove Juniors, Kevin Manley, coming on doing his bit for the club. And Mackie Pooh sold a ridiculous dummy there to fly through.
And now we have Naiwai taking the goal kick.
If his wife will let him.
Yes. Oh, is that his wife running on the pitch now? Do we see? No. No, she stayed off. Very
Yes,
successful there.
successful at goal. That brings the scores at 8-6 in favour of Bath. Bit more determined pressure from Nutgrove there. Once again I hear the cries of Big Whittle coming out the dugout for a change.
And there, that person shouting is Gabini, Nutgrove's main cheerleader.
Stopped by the legs of Brownbill, takes it up himself. Dave the Nuke screaming for the ball there, but he couldn't get it out. Graham Bonney takes it up, makes 10 yards. Good line coming off here, some slick angling coming up. Steod takes it up. Tony Greenall, he should be away here, this lad can move. He's lost possession. The linesman flags up, touch call.
Now we see the Nutgrove forming the scrum now. Good strong scrum from the Nutgrove half.
This is looking a bit better from the Nutgrove lads. Free kick given, feet up. The kick to touch gain in Bath, 20 yards there. Nutgrove will have to stick to the guns now and tackle them out.
Which I'm sure they can do, Paul.
Well, I think you're right, Doug.
The referee, a superb kick there to touch.
Once again, Andrews, first man into the tackle.
He never misses them, does this Andrews?
This time Ian Roberts gets first in. Phil White there, ably assisted by Dave Bates. Bath prepared to move the ball. Then again, they might not.
Well, he's taking them on, I think. Well,
Nye taken well out of the air by Nye Orton. Free kick for striking at the ball. .20 yards made there by the kick from Nye Orton. Forwards prepared to take it in.
And it's jumbo-sized in there. Oh, magnificent drive.
Phil White goes through there. Good running by White.
Magnificent.
Ball sprayed out to the backs. Out. Oh, that was a loose pass by Mark Brownbill.
Marky Poos.
Once again, Dave Bates first into the tackle. Nye Orton takes a superb ball out the air. Jeremy Topping. Now this lad can shift. Oh, I thought that was a bit ridiculous there. The Bath standoff. Pathetic. The referee's seen it coming in with the knees there. But this won't one of these lads. Lots of new faces in this Bath side from the side that played down there.
In fact, they've got a new kit as well.
I'm sure Nutgrove will punish them for these errors in the play. Andrews takes the tap. Graham Bonney drives in. Makes 10 yards.
Here we see
Big
Ian
Ian comes in.
Roberts.
I think we'll see the backs take over here now. They've got a lovely line coming back. But Marky Poos decides to go alone. Once again, there's a good deep line here.
Jimmy Andrews acting half-back. Out to Jimmy Fishwick. Out to Aldine Reynolds. Aldine takes it himself. Shrugging off a couple of Bath defence there.
Inside the 10-yard line now. They must let it go this time. Jimmy takes it on. Jimmy Andrews going for the line. Just pulled up short. Fifth and last tackle. Nobody there. He's going to be caught with the ball in possession. It's the turnover, the first one of the game. Free kick given for throwing the ball away. I don't think Big Ken will be too happy about things like that going on. Bit of indecision there in the Nutgrove ranks. Nutgrove once again have to defend tightly. In they go. Oh, superb tackle by Phil White.
Unbelievable.
Aldine Reynolds, Dave Bates in straight away. Oh, suicide ball there. That's as good as a pass, that's it, oh, no, it's not. The new let me down there. Takes it out.
They call him the dog. The stuffed bulldog.
Nye Orton goes from acting half-back. Makes 5 or 6 yards there. Marky Poos goes to acting half-back. Phil White screaming for the ball. Takes it in. It's a good drive there. Lost the ball in a tackle. They've got to defend now, Nutgrove. That's good tackling from Graham Bonney and Jimmy Fishwick. Phil White in with a tackle again. Bath prepared to mount another assault on the line. Oh, that's good tackling from Jimmy Fishwick. Cock. Oh, he should be nailed before this.
Oh, well tackled.
Well tackled, big Jeremy. Fifth and last tackle. Kicks safely into touch. It'll be scrum down.
I must say, this Bath performance is a lot better than when we went down there for.
Yes, much more improved.
Go.
Alec. Aldine prepares to put it in. It's a good strike by Jimmy Andrews. Aldine comes up with the ball. Tackles just behind the scrum. Dave Bates from acting half-back. Makes 10 valuable yards away from his own line. Takes it in field. Big Ian Roberts takes it up.
Good decision though, made by
Straight
Jimmy
onto the
Andrews.
25-yard line. Ian rolling about there. I think all that stake's doing him in. Jimmy Fishwick takes it in. Oh, he gets a clear break.
What?
Just brought down. Good tackling from the Uka there from Bath.
Cock.
Graham Bonney takes it, lets it go Aldine. Dave Bates, oh, that was a suicide ball. Dave Bates picks it back up again after loose pass. Just stopped short of the halfway. Fifth and last tackle coming up. Steered. Oh, it's a terrible kick, straight into touch.
He ought to be ashamed.
I think the boys have got to slow down a bit here. What do you think, Doug? Going 100 mile an hour.
Yes, I honestly do think we have. If we just step up our defensive game, a couple of notches, and just play the Bath team down, because we can see that they're nowhere near as fit as this Nutgrove team.
coming away with the ball, letting it go. Short ball taken out by Mark Brownbill. Ably assisted there by Jimmy Fishwick-Cock. Bath spread the ball out. Good tackle there from Steve Hodgson. The two flat here, Bath. Mark Brownbill, Graham Bonney have them. Some good tackling coming here from the Nutgrove lads. Another kick to touch. Nye Orton has it covered, but I think he's lost control.
No,
Bravely dives back in, but the knock-on was given.
I honestly don't think that was a knock-on decision.
Behave yourself. And here we have the lads walking round. Woo Gary Davis, Paul Smith, who once again is on the terracing, can't stay on the field long enough. Aldine comes up with the ball out the scrum. Dave Bates takes it from acting half-back. Slips the ball to Matt Brown. Oh, slightly forward there, adjudged to be by the referee. And we've got the women's committee walking round, as it feels at the moment.
I'm not sure if they're in their view, but Paul just drops his pen.
Bath come up with the ball out of the scrum. Oh, that's a superb tackle from Dave, who read the situation perfectly. Mark Brownbill has him covered. Dave Bates following in. Nutgrove coming under some pressure here again. Taken out there, Steve Hodgson. They're going in singles though, and the tackling coming in is superb. Oh, that's a terrible ball. The Nutgrove cover is always there. It's fifth and last tackle. They've gained about 6 or 7 yards Bath. They're very indecisive. That's a superb tackle. And Jimmy Andrews comes up with the ball. Jeremy Toppin hit him well there. Phil White. Mark Brownbill lets it go now. Aldine Reynolds. Dave Bates coming in. Super, oh, lucky there. Steve Hodgson just didn't expect the inside pass. The free kick given.
That was well out of order, that decision there by the referee. Steve Hodgson did come up with the ball.
I think he'd already called out though.
They could have, Paul, yes.
Well, we've got a nice day here in St Helens for a change. Kick to touch. Gains Bath 10 more yards. Nutgrove going to have to come up with some good tackling here. Oh, that's a great tackle there from Phil White. Bath again a bit deeper this time. Spraying the ball from one side to the other. But the tackling there is superb. Aldine Reynolds that time first in. Here they come again. The short ball. Jeremy Toppin comes up with it.
Magnificent move there from Tree Trunk Toppin.
Oh, a forward pass adjudged by the referee. He should have really died with that ball there, big Jeremy. Scrum down, just outside the 25. Nutgrove half. Bath put it in. One against the head and ball, once against the head and the ball there for Aldine. Graham takes it from acting half back. 10 valuable yards made there, Graham Bonney. Jimmy Andrews acting half back. The dummy from Phil White. Mark Brownbill takes it in. Jimmy Andrews taking the ball up. Another bit of indecision there from the backs. Tony Greenall comes up with it. Steve Hodgson, play a ball. Jimmy Fishwick takes it in. Fifth and last tackle, they've only made about 10 yards from me. Mark Brownbill safely in touch. Scrum down. Not quite getting their act together at the moment, Nutgrove, but I'm sure it will come.
Nutgrove, good binding pack here.
Bath put it in, I'm sure that comes straight out. Yes, the referee agrees with my decision. For a change. Well, I thought that was a bit of feeding into the second row there.
Definitely there.
Brought down by Dave Bates. Play the ball. Bath bring it out. The prop forward there, brought down at the line of scrum. Short ball. Oh, that's a superb tackle from Steve Hodgson. Read it all the way. Oh, some slack passing coming on. Jeremy has in there. But Grove reading these tackles very well at the moment. I knew they're having to do. They're not getting much bladder out. Graham Bonny's quickly up, followed in. Ian Roberts. Bath seem to be losing ground here. Oh, that was a suspicion of forward, yes.
Yes.
I think the referee's on my side today. Phil White just making sure there. And the crowd steadily building up. As BJ Collins comes walking across, as Coolan Luke. Yes, treading the divots back in the corner. Haldane puts the ball in. Oh, he's lost it. Got it back.
Magnificent.
Jimmy Fishwick, Steve Hodgson. Dave Denew in the line for the first time. Big Jeremy.
Shakes one off. Shakes
Big Jeremy here, he is strong. Superb ball inside to Dave Dog.
Magnificent.
Oh, I don't think they'll catch this. Oh! Superb play from Nutgrove. Wants to play it quickly. Jeremy Topping, Nye Orton, they're all offside here, the Bath lads. There's not one can touch it. Terrible ball, but well recovered from Jimmy Andrews. Steve Hodgson steps back inside. Nobody backing him up though. A bit more enterprising from Nutgrove. It's back to one. Mark Brownbill sees the gap, takes it on his own. I think he's through. Superb try again from Brownbill.
Marky Poos
We're going to have to
never
take
stops.
him out. That was an excellent attack, and I think it started from the run from Jeremy Topping. Backed up well by Dave Denew. What do you think, Doug?
I certainly was. Could we just see a replay of that? No, we can't.
Perhaps later.
Perhaps later. In the club.
I'm sure Kev will keep rewinding it and rewind it as he does.
I'm sure, Paul.
Well, his eyes fail him, don't they?
They do, Paul.
Here comes Brownbill over to the touchline.
Coming for some oxygen, as we see.
Or is it half a lager? I think Kevin Whittle's getting onto him.
Oh. He's telling him to talk about something.
But I think it must be said, once Nutgrove throw this ball out, they're very dangerous coming forward.
Deadly, deadly.
And young Kevin Manley, who's played in the junior side, victory this morning, 48-0 over the Crusaders. Running on there with the sand. Nye Orton steps up. Yes, easily slotted over there.
Nye Orton, he can kick goals when he's on form.
Nutgrove step into the lead, 12 points to 8. Two excellent tries, both scored by Brownbill. I hope they didn't ruffle his hair up though, Doug.
Oh, he's not got a lot of hair left, but he takes pride of what he has got left.
Bath substitute running up, walking up and down the line here. I think it's a bit early to bring on a substitute, but I can't see anybody hurt. And Tony Greenough with a magnificent break from his own line.
I say.
He's a strong runner, this lad. Brought Nutgrove just short of the halfway line. Plays the ball. Haldane Reynolds to take it up. Marky Poos also sends a dummy. Graham Bonny takes it forward. Slips the ball out. Phil White breaking forward. Ooh, brought down inside the Bath half of the field now. Jimmy Andrews. Haldane Reynolds back involved in the game. Dave Denew up in the line for the second time. This is dangerous. Oh, it's a superb run. Just brought down 10 yards short of the Bath line. Lost his boot in the attempt. Big Ian Roberts bursting through. Stopped yards short of the line.
Deadly from 10 yards out is Ian Roberts.
They've got to let it go now. Out we go, Jimmy Fishwick sends a beautiful ball out. Jimmy
Ball.
Andrews.
And again.
Oh!
Oh!
Back to one, I feel, but we've lost a few yards there. But it was,
I'm sure we can make it up, Paul.
it was unlucky, enterprising play there by Nutgrove. Free kick given to the Bath side.
I can't see
Can't
why,
play the ball
Paul.
to himself there. Must have been a man within a metre of him there, Doug.
There must have been, Paul.
But Nutgrove really stepping up the game now, I feel, Doug.
Yes. The Northwest class just does prevail in this match.
And Beanie takes one straight on the wrist there.
That's St Helens' main cheerleader.
That's the quickest I've seen him move all season.
With Freddie Mercury stood behind him.
Bath prepared to take the tap. Coming in. Jimmy Andrews, Jimmy Fishwick there in the tackle. Bath spraying the ball out, but he's come back into trouble, and Mark Brownbill has him collared. There's nobody over for him. A bit of a wasted ball, I feel. I feel he's going to get crunched here.
Oh,
Yes, he's running to the trouble.
that's a false tackle, Paul.
Free kick there, Aldine going in high. No need at this stage in the game, I feel. Silly free kick to give away there. Nutgrove was pulling them back. They was on fourth tackle there.
And substitute for Bath, number 15 coming on, and I can't quite see what number's coming off.
Not sure we'll find out later.
I'm sure, Paul.
Now Nutgrove have got to stick to their guns and push them out here. Seems as though they have a move coming off here. Prop forward takes it in, but he's well brought down by his opposite number, Ian Roberts.
It's to no avail against this Nutgrove side.
Here's the substitute for his first run. It's the second tackle. Mark Brownbill up again. Forward pass, I feel, offside, everything. Play on, what's he giving? Won't quite understand that one, and I'm sure Kevin Whittle doesn't either, in his own quiet little way. Oh, the referee been a bit pathetic here, I think. There was a clean tackle, that one.
Unbelievable.
Bath played the ball quickly. Jimmy Fishwick brings him down, first tackle. 3 yards short of the Nutgrove line. They're ticking it in. Once again, the tackling strong. Brownbill there again, punching him down into the ground. Just tackling there, I think the referees give the try. Bath equalised there, but I think it was the referee's mistake there and giving the free kick.
Definitely, definitely. Young Kevin Manley running over the sand buckets now. I don't think should give them the sand.
No, I think they're giving a bit harsh, Doug. And I think we see the Paul Forber leaving the field, going to get changed for the quite small game that's happening in the hour's time or so.
What is that game?
I believe there is a curtain raiser on after this Nutgrove game.
Yeah, I believe
St Helens and Wakefield, I believe.
something like that.
Yeah. I hope they get as well supported as we are here this afternoon.
Oh, I'm sure.
And that puts Bath into the lead with that successful kick.
I'm sure the crowd will die off.
It's whether the St Helens lads would take to the field after this, after seeing these Australian colours.
Well, with Mark Brownbill taking the kick off now for Nutgrove.
I think Big Kevin's going to have to rally his troops here at half-time.
Yes.
Giving some silly mistakes away in their own 25 in kickable areas.
Oh,
Short kick,
mind your head.
runs into trouble. Bath play the ball out of their own half. Stand off. Forward pass given.
What a
But the
cruelty
tackling was there
tackle.
anyway from Mark Bramble and Jimmy Andrews. Scrum down given. Once again, Kevin Mitchell shouting out the dugout.
Seems to be, come on, we need the ball or something, Paul.
Aldine prepares to put the ball in the scrum. Bath lad can't get in. Graham Bonney.
The two props
Ruffling.
right in there.
Yes, the referee's seen Graham there. Silly mistake again from Nutgrove, putting them backs. Defensive pressure once again.
Do you think he'll make touch with this ball, Paul?
Actually, I'm sure he will, Doug. His touchline kicking's second to none at the moment.
He's using the unfamiliar ground style. Perhaps that's a style that'll come back, Paul.
It's another successful kick there. 15, 20 yards gained. Once again, Nutgrove under pressure, just inside their own half. Here we go again. Jimmy Andrews has him collared.
There we see the New Zealand member of the Bath team, number 10.
Is that?
It is, Paul.
Very good.
That very man won the beer drinking competition.
He can't play that to himself. Free kick Nutgrove. Jimmy Fishwick taking a slight knock there, but I'm sure he'll carry on, cock.
I'm sure he will, cock.
Mark Brownbill, successful kick into touch, gaining Nutgrove 10 yards into the
No,
Bath
probably
half of the
20
field.
yards there, Paul.
Jimmy Andrews prepares to take the free kick. I think we'll see 2 or 3 forwards driving here and then let these backs have it. These fast backs from Nutgrove must have it.
Unbelievable.
Here we go, big Ian again. Some powerful running here from Ian Roberts.
Look at the
As much
Nutgrove
as they
line,
try,
Paul.
they can't get it off him. Lovely deep line here from the Nutgrove backs. They've got to let it go,
Swing it,
superb
just swing
stuff.
it, swing.
Oh, great ball from Andy. Dave Bates takes it through to the
He could
yard
sell
short.
He could sell dummies some other
Big
curve
Jeremy.
with that lad.
Takes it into 25. Phil White takes a run in. Fourth tackle, I think they should let it go a bit here. Stretch these Bath lads for what they are. Mark Brownbill sees the gap again. I think it is hat-trick. Oh, easy
Magnificent from
Brownbill.
Marky Poos. Unbelievable.
Superb running from Mark Brownbill. He spots them gaps, doesn't he, Doug?
He certainly does. The crowd goes wild. He's having a field day on this.
And I'm afraid Kevin Manley, the Nutgrove junior, is going to be absolutely shattered after this. Nye Orton prepares to take the kick.
Jeremy Topping there, coming off for oxygen, we see.
I very much doubt that, Doug. The crowd calling Brownie Poos greedy, but I'm afraid I've got to agree with the lad.
I'm
He's
sure.
seen them gaps there, isn't he, Doug?
He certainly is, Paul.
Nutgrove coming forward when they have the ball are really far superior. If they could just cut these silly mistakes out and keep the pressure onto Bath, I'm sure the Bath side will wilt into the second half.
I'd say that Mark Brownbill could sell dummies to Mother Kerr, wouldn't you, Paul?
Yeah. This time Orton unsuccessful, the dozy bugger.
I think he saw his wife in the corner of his eye there.
Very pleasant day here at Nosey Road this afternoon.
It's been forecast for rain later on, Paul.
Nah.
Nah, can't be.
Just goes to show when these Nutgrove backs get this ball, they throw it out and they're well in command. I think that's going to be straight into touch. It is. Free kick Nutgrove. I think Bath seems to have gone a bit quiet in the last 10 minutes or so, due to the Nutgrove enterprising play.
Certainly false.
Phil White taking it in from the halfway line. Goes to the inside the 10-yard line. Jimmy Andrews looking for his next forward to come. Graham Bonney takes it in, goes back in field. Sensibly, I feel. Brought down near enough in the same position. Jimmy Andrews once again looking around for his options. Aldine Reynolds, Mark Brownbill, hat-trick. Dave Bates, lovely ball. Steve Hodgson takes it up. Great ball to Tony Greenall, who comes back inside. This is good stuff from the Nutgrove backs. Steve Hodgson seems to have taken a slight knock on his knee there. Phil White inside there from short ball from Aldine Reynolds.
Aldine's going to swing it
I
out.
feel they'll come blind. No, goes for the kick to touch instead. Dummied everybody. And the half-time whistle goes there with Nutgrove back in command.
Hey, it's Rob Lake's come on, Craggs has come on, who else has come on?
Oh, where are we now? Where are we seeing? A few substitutions.
Rob Lake, Craggs.
Rob Lake, who's he come on for?
Beanie! Beanie!
Back on.
Oh, no.
Here we go with Bath getting the second half underway. Nutgrove 16-14 up. Big Jeremy takes it under his own post.
Bang.
Pushes the first man off. Makes it to the 25, 26. Who's in Nutgrove making a few substitutions there at half time with Rob Lake and Ian Craggs coming on. I feel they'll step it up here in the second half.
I think that
Aldine
Tony
takes it
Greenall's
in,
come off, hasn't he, Paul?
Yes, Tony Greenall having a breather there. Mark Brownbill comes forward. Steve Hodgson calls for it, takes it off. Jimmy Andrews.
Oh.
Lovely ball out.
Oh.
Oh, Graham Bonney makes a mistake there.
He's ruining more moves than Heaton as that lad.
First knock on of the game from Graham. Scrum down just inside Nutgrove half. Bath put the ball in, win it. Scrum half comes away, but Brownbill has him covered. Nutgrove defending solidly all throughout the game. Another tackle there by Ian Craggs.
Before we go any further, I'd like to apologise for my half-time score. It was 16-14, not 16-8.
Jimmy Andrews, Graham Bonney once again in the tackling. Bath using a run-around move, but Ian Craggs has him down. Fifth and last tackle, not gained anything really from the scrum. Oh, that's a good kick into touch there. Putting Nutgrove under pressure on their own 25. Brian Clark, the spongeman, having a run on there, Doug, with the bucket. It's not like him to run, is it?
No, it's not Paul.
I bet he's not got a cig in his hand, because he never has, hasn't he?
Was that him shouting up here for one then, off you?
Well, I think so, Doug, yeah.
I think he did shout for you.
Aldine comes away with the ball from the scrum. Takes in the tackle. Dave Bates acting half-back. Ian Roberts coming through now with the ball. Lovely break to 25-yard line.
And if you've just joined us, Nutgrove are in green and Bath are in red and black.
Ian Craggs took a knock there in the tackle. Once again, Brian Clark running on. I'm afraid they're going to have to dope test that Clark. I've never seen him run yet.
All right. And the two substitutions, by the way, from half-time with Tony Greenall and Phil White that come off ball.
Oh, thank you, Doug. Jimmy Fishwick losing the ball there, going forward. Bath regain. I feel they shouldn't do a forward game here, Bath. The referee gives a free kick. Jimmy Fishwick lands out in the tackle. But I think Jimmy was justified there. The lad come up with his knees.
And though we see Aldine coming off, seems to have injured his leg. I'm not sure that's in your view.
Aldine, yes, he's...
What a terrible mishap for the Nutgrove team.
Young Tunstall goes on though. Now this lad will go far.
Tunstall, certain to sign professional.
I see Phil White taking his tracksuit back off going on. Ian Craggs didn't last very long though, Doug.
No, his knock seems to have took him out.
Safe kick to touch there from Bath. Andy Pye, the juniors captain, throws the ball back on, who led his men ably this morning with a superb victory. Bath drive forward, inside the 25, push back. Good tackling again from Jimmy Andrews and Ian Roberts. Phil White drops on a superb ball there on the 25-yard line.
He's only just come on the pitch for a return in the second
Let
half.
it go now. Graham Bonney takes it up. Gains 5 or 6 yards. Jimmy Andrews calling his troops together. Takes it on his own. Pushes one off. Sells a dummy. He's made a lovely break. There's nobody with him. It's an excellent run to the halfway line. Dave Bates acting half-back. Rob Lake, who played well in the second team yesterday, takes it back in field. Good running. Young Tunstall, first touch of the ball acting half-back. Jimmy Fishwick takes it up. And Cocky runs well. I heard something go then, I think, Doug.
Yes, I think his leg's broke.
No, it's not.
Yes, it has.
No, it's not. Something went then, though. I don't know what. But there's a lot of concern going on here now.
Notice the Alan Green running on the pitch seems to be feeling the pain again when he broke his leg.
And Kevin's out the dugout.
Oh.
Now, this has got to be a dope test with Whittle running across the field.
Certainly has.
Lewis Glover's going on.
Oh.
The referee stopped time. I thought I heard something go from up here, Doug.
I'm pretty sure as well it was just a slap or a snap. That's the question to be
I
answered.
think Lewis Glover there running for the stretcher.
Oh.
I'm not too sure. This is unlucky for the lad. Been playing well in the first team all season.
Unbelievable.
Popular member of the squad.
You know,
I
so
do hope
good.
it's not serious. The stretcher coming out.
Oh.
BJ Collins. And Lewis Glover coming on with it.
The two shiny egg gang.
And Andy Bates running onto the field. My God, this is a team performance. And here comes Jimmy's wife looking very concerned.
Jackie Fishwick. Oh. No.
No, they're sending her back.
Oh.
He does look in pain from up here.
I do think it's his leg that's gone forward.
I'm not too sure at the moment. I hope not. But there's plenty concern.
We hope to have an
It's a lengthy delay.
report in a minute.
I'll try to get hold of it for you. This would be sad for the Nutgrove lads and for Jimmy himself. Played well all season. I think it is a serious injury. The crowd's showing their appreciation there. The Bath lads clapping him off too. This would be a tragedy for Jim himself. I'll just try to get some information from somewhere. But I believe it's his ribs.
I'm sure it is. Adam!
Nutgrove carry on. Mark Brownbill. Dave Bate coming into the line. Short ball, Dave Dunn misses it. Jeremy drops on it, but the first knock on was given.
Ian Craggs has come back on the field there for Jimmy Fishwick.
Yes, it is a rib injury. Bath win the ball out of the scrum. Oh, he's shoulder dummy there. Steody has him. Forward pass anyway. I see a few lads at the tunnel entrance there from the curtain raiser that's on after this game. See Tony Burke there, Phil Vivers showing his face through the tunnel. Dave Bates makes a lovely break forward.
Young Tunstall getting out to Matt Brownbill. Matt Brownbill going through the line.
He keeps seeing these gaps, and Matt makes a lovely ball break into the 25 of Bath. We have a lovely line out here from the Nutgrove backs if they see it. I think one of the moves is coming on. Ian Craggs drops the ball. Offside there. Matt Brownbill dropping on it. Nutgrove once again having to defend. Bath take the tap, Nutgrove up in the line. A superb tackle once again from Brownbill. Spreading the ball out here, Bath. Oh, and big Jeremy hits him, superb, well seen. Young Tully misses. The covers across from big Jeremy, and once again, Rob Lake coming in. Bath go back in field. Seem to... Mark Brownbill watches it superbly once again. Away we go again, Bath. Stand-off. Been a busy lad, this stand-off for Bath. I do feel he's one of the better players on the side.
He wants to mind he doesn't ruin his hairdo, like our stand-off, I'd say.
Successful kick to touch there from Bath on the last tackle. Scrum down. Young Tunstall to put it in. Good strike, but the referee gives feeding. Once again, Bath get a free kick. I'm afraid they're getting too many free kicks to my liking here, Doug.
Yes, certainly called. Just silly mistakes as well. Young Tunstall doesn't need to feed with Jimmy Andrews, the ex-Highton hooker.
That's a superb kick from the Bath lad. Puts Nutgrove within, back onto their own line. Bath within 10 yards. Nutgrove must hold them out here. Much tighter game this, I feel, than the one that we played down at the Bath. Much improved Bath side, with a few new faces knocking about. Free kick, Nutgrove. Never played the ball properly. Takes some pressure off the Nutgrove defending side.
I think Nutgrove will be happy to just make 20 yards.
Brownbill takes it up. That's a good kick.
A good 30 yards there, I'd say.
Jimmy Andrews once again calling the tune. Big Ian takes it in. Good 10-yard drive there from Ian. Once again the forwards grouping. Ian Craggs takes it up. Valuable yards gain once again.
I think we'll see it sprung through the backs now.
The backs have a good line out here. Dave Bates sees the gap. He's tuck it in. That's a good run from Dave Bates. Third tackle. Young Keith Tunstall gives it out. Inside, lovely ball from Dave Deneu to Steve Hodson. Fourth tackle.
Keith Tunstall again.
I think we might have a move coming off here. Young Tony Dartson goes inside, just collared. Playing well above his years, this lad.
Here's a young linchpin.
Let it out now. Mark Brownbill once again. Lovely kick through. He will hit him. No, he misses the tackle. Nye Orton misses the tackle. Now they've got him collared. Dave Bates coming back there to take him out.
I think it was an
The linesman's on.
there.
Seen something that Dave Bates must have done in the tackle. Linesman going over to talk to the referee.
I think it was Nye Horton there.
Talking to Dave Bates there. I do feel they're giving some silly mistakes away here. Silly free kicks. Once again, the Bath full-back finds touch quite easily, gains 20 yards or so. Nutgrove once again have to defend. I don't think they're quite used to all this defending, Doug.
I certainly don't, Paul.
That's a good tackle coming in from Phil White. Dave Bates assisting him there. It's a bad ball, but he picked it up well. Once again, the Nutgrove tacklers were there. A kick through. I don't think it's going to find touch. Nyhorton picks up inside his own 25. Sends the ball to Dave Denew, who brings it 10 yards in play.
Jimmy Andrews behind the play the ball, takes it in himself. Makes a good, valuable 10 yards there.
Young Tunstall calling the tune here now. Graham Bonney takes it up, gives it to Steod. Tries to sell the dummy, brought down on the 25-yard line. Graham Bonney acting half-back. Young Tunstall tries the kick upfield.
Oh.
The Bath winger takes it clean. And what a superb tackle from Young Tunstall. Followed it up magnificently there.
Sensational there.
Bath swinging the ball out. Oh, it could be put your glasses down. Big Jeremy. Oh, he's caught down there on the 25-yard line. This lad usually goes.
What a magnificent
Mark Brownville from
tackle
acting half-back. Oh, superb ball to Jimmy Andrews. He's pulled up short. Just about taken into touch. What a superb break from Jeremy there. I thought it could have been put your glasses down then.
I certainly did. In the past 20 seconds we've seen some of the most exciting rugby from all the match.
Deciding to throw it about now, Nutgrove. Got the Bath lads on their own line. Bath feed the scrum. It's lost. One against the head and the ball. Young Tunstall takes in. Crunch down there. Mark Brownville acting half-back. Lets it go. Graham Bonney, let it go. Lets the ball out. Oh, a terrible ball.
Ruins the move again.
Unlucky there from Graham Bonney. Dave Denew had a difficult ball to pick up.
Pure carelessness there from Graham.
Once again, I hear Kevin Whittle's voice out the dugout. Usually a very quiet character, this Whittle.
Graham Bonney having problems getting his head in.
Now the Bath lad Hooker can't get in. In they go. I think the referee will penalise somebody here if they carry on. Referee calling them back to the mark.
And they're fighting again, these two prop forwards.
Now the props are getting spoken to. Graham Bonney.
We saw them having a little
And
tussle
he's
in the
given
first half.
I thought a free kick might have occurred there, but no. Bath put it in. This time they come up with the ball from the scrum.
A good clean heel there from the Bath lads.
Mark Brownville brings him down with Tunstall over the top. Bath come in field. Nobody seems to want it from the Bath side. Once again, it's Brownville bringing the prop forward down.
I think Bath will just bring it out now along this line. Oh.
They seem to be running into all sorts of trouble. Once again, it's Brownville. Good tackling stint this year from Marky Poos.
Certainly is. Oh.
Graham Bonney has him this time, coming down. Down the centre of the field. A kick coming up from the standoff. Nyhorton will pick that one up easily. Takes it outside, he's taking them on. Come inside. Oh, the silly boy, should have come inside there. A bit of a high tackle though coming in. I thought he should have been penalised for that one. Referee gives scrum down. First tackle there from Nye was a bit silly going outside.
Yes.
Feet up given. Referee penalising Nutgrove. Any slight opportunity here, I feel. A bit of a skirmish. Referee's in control there.
Jimmy Andrews fighting there.
Mark Brownville sending them all back. Bath get the free kick. I'm afraid the free kicks to Bath here must be well outnumbering the Nutgrove free kicks. Bit of indiscipline coming in there from Nutgrove. I'm sure they're getting a bit frustrated here, Doug. That's another excellent kick from the full-back.
And I just saw in the background the Wakefield coach coming along. That's the curtain raiser after.
Bath driving in. Jimmy Andrews has the prop forward taken down. Nutgrove, lovely line coming out. They're all moving in well.
Good line there from Bath.
Bath spraying the ball out. It was a forward pass. Unlucky to be adjudged that, I think. But from where we are up here in the gallows, a bit obscured with my view, and it's bloody freezing.
As well as...
Scrum down, Tunstall puts it in.
Oh!
Is that...
I feel that was
that was a bit offside. I can't see how they can come up with the ball from there. Good tackling stint coming in here. Once again, Dave Beattie and Craig's involved.
I think it's time a couple of heads got knocked now. Paul.
No, I don't feel it's that type. Oh, superb ball out of the tackle. Well brought down by Steve Hodgson. Bath bring it blind. They seem to be running round in circles here.
Good tackle.
Good tackling from Tunstall and Rob Lake. Bath bring it forward. He's in the gap. No way. No. No, I feel that was a knock-on. I feel that was a knock-on. I think the referee's totally wrong in that decision there. He's given the try. I'm afraid he's given the try.
I think I saw the referee wave no try there before he gave it.
He's given the try. He said the ball went backwards. Can't quite see how it could have done that from up here.
I can't, Paul. But obviously
who are we to argue? And young Manley run all the way across there, and the Bath lad didn't oblige once in the sand. Bath pull another 6 points back in.
And what scores it now, Paul?
I haven't a clue, Doug.
Fair enough, Paul. I think we'll find it's 20 points to 16, won't we, Paul?
I haven't a clue, Doug. I think Nutgrove have got to settle down a bit here. They're trying. Bath coach comes out the dugout, looking at the scoreboard. Dave Bates hits him after the kick-off. Superb tackle.
Punching.
Once again, the Nutgrove tackling spot on. Oh, now he gives a forward pass. Well, this is a bit strange. Scrum down.
Nutgrove put in.
I can hear Mr. Whittle shouting, wake up. I think he feels his side's gone to sleep. Tunstall puts the ball in, gets it out the back.
He's going...
Oh, that was unlucky. I feel a knock-on there. The referee never seen the do a Bath knock-on.
Mark Brownwell left the ball behind there.
Tunstall makes the tackle. Mark wasn't expecting the short ball. I feel he thought he'd overrun it. Bath spray it out. Well tackled by Andrews. Oh, loose ball. Big Jeremy over the top. Tackle made complete. Big Jeremy again has him ably assisted by Phil White. Now Orton actually going on the grass there.
But I think it's just because his wife was just in the background.
Kick through, straight into touch. Scrum down. Ten yards short of the 25-yard line. Once again, Tunstall puts it in. Nutgrove come up with the ball. Dave Bates takes it from the back of the scrum. Oh, silly ball inside. Bath win possession once again. First tackle lost there from Nutgrove. I feel he should have died with that ball then, Doug.
Yes, I'm sure he should. I don't know what you think at home, but...
Yes, this telecast going live to Pocket Nuke, Grange Park and Portugal.
Certainly.
Graham Bonney, Jimmy Andrews coming in there. I feel the Bath lad tried to throw his head in.
Pick your head up, Bath lad.
He's arguing with Graham Bonney, Graham telling him what to do.
Rightly so as well, Paul.
And that's a lovely kick up, clearing the pressure from the Bath line. Puts Nutgrove back under pressure again.
This Bath team are playing quite well in the second half.
I feel they're sticking to the guns a bit. They're cancelling the Nutgrove play out. The ball goes in, the referee's seen an infringement in the scrum. Another scrum down. The Bath are making no attempt there, in my own opinion, not to get in.
I definitely feel that should be a penalty for St Helens. Now the Nutgrove pop it out.
Ball gone in. Tunstall comes up with it. Dave Bates going acting half-back. I do feel they've got to let the ball go.
Definitely, there's only about
Dave
10
Bates
minutes to go.
takes in himself. 5 or 6 yards gain. Tommy takes it in, finds a little gap, brought down.
It's just been confirmed there's 7 minutes to go.
Ian Craggs thought he'd seen a gap there. Lad coming over the top. The Bath hooker still on the ground from the scrum. Dave Denew. Big Jeremy takes it up. Wriggles his way free. Extra 3 yards gained. 5th and last tackle.
I think we'll just a kick into touch.
Steody who sits in field.
Up with the ball.
Well taken by the fullback. He had a solid game, this fullback, Doug.
Yes, he's been playing quite well with this.
Oh, but he's brought down superbly there by Dave Bates. What an excellent clearance from the fullback. Good tackling coming in. Dave Bates once again in the thick of it. Bath substitute. Brought down by Ian Roberts, Graham Bonner. Bit of interfering noise in the background here. It's the video setup coming up for the minor game that's on after this game. I'm sorry for the interference on this telecast. Nutgrove lose that one. No Bath player seems to be there.
We're sorry about the infringement.
Slip it out in the tackle. Nye Orton collars in there. Followed in with Dave Bates. And now the touch judge on again. I do feel these touch judges should stay off there. The Bath lad was kicking out in the tackle. Once again, Dave Bates penalised. He must have said, oh, Nye Orton said something there. Referee penalising Nutgrove 10 yards. I do feel Mr Whittle won't be impressed with this lot.
Certainly not.
Silly free kicks given away.
And though we see Catweasel just warming up.
Yes, Catweasel Marsh just striding out down the line here. The weightlifter of the Nutgrove side.
Rumour has it that he goes to Dave Donohue's gym with Dave.
It's another good kick from the fullback. Finds touch at irregularity, doesn't he?
Yes.
Not missed one at all afternoon.
Putting Nutgrove under immense pressure now.
I think Nutgrove have got to try a bit better. They're moving up now. Phil White takes him out. Followed in by Nye Orton. Good tackling again from Phil Whitey and Craggs. I'd like to take this opportunity, if Bath go forward, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the St Helens board for allowing this game to go on. And also thank all the sponsors from Nutgrove who are enjoying the afternoon through the restaurants. I do hope they're enjoying themselves and enjoying what they're seeing. Bath pressing on the line. Lost 5-6 yards there. 5th and last tackle coming up. The ball goes loose in the tackle. Referee give the scrum down.
And the wind's bellowing up here in the rafters.
Yes, I'm a bit chilly. Nye Orton taking a breather as Phil Marsh comes onto the field in the wing position.
That's Catweasel.
Getting an appreciative round of applause, Orton. Dave Denny brings it out from his own line. I think Big Jeremy will go on his own here. Nobody with him. Yes. Offside given by the referee. Mark Brown will step forward to make the kick into touch.
And word just got out in Portugal that there is a match on and more people coming into the crowd now.
As we move inside the last 10 minutes, Nutgrove must step up a gear now, I feel. Ian Craggs drives forward, solid drive.
Solid tackle there by the New Zealand connection of the Bath team.
Phil White drives in, loses possession. Oh, this is silly stuff. Nutgrove having to defend. Second tackle, that one, where they lost the ball. Loose forward for Bath, takes it forward. Crunched down by Brownbill and Graham Bonney.
Scraggy play from the Bath team.
Steelson collars him there, shoves him back a yard or two. Gets up, makes him play it quickly. Big Jeremy involved. Oh, Catweasel comes up with the ball. Superb interception. Steelson acting half back. Out we go. Big Jeremy takes it forward. What a crunch. Phil White comes up.
Big Jeremy Topham is reminiscent of that man winning that was at St Helens in the 1985-86 season.
Bath caught offside once again. Nutgrove must capitalise on these free kicks. Going for the tap. Graham Bonney takes it in. Short ball to Brownbill. Is he going in for number 4? Oh, it's put your glasses down. Brownbill in for number 4. Oh. And the Bath lads can't believe it.
Young Kev Manley's made up 2-on-3 running on with his stand today.
Superb shot. I must say, a superb short ball there from Graham Bonney. I didn't know he had that kind of stuff in him. As he congratulates Brownbill on his 4th try.
Actually, I think he dropped it and Mark Brownbill just recovered the ball. But that remains to be heard in the club after.
We will hear that Graham took that ball up 40 yards before he passed it, even though it was only 4. But it was a magnificent effort anyway.
Now see the brilliant kicking talent.
Now young Tunstall going for this goal here. He's kicked very well in the second team this season.
He's a brilliant kicker. Only yesterday I saw him kick a goal from right on the touchline with absolutely no effort at all.
That was good enterprising play there from Nutgrove. Young Tunstall strides out, slots it over with ease. Nutgrove now taking command once again. I do feel they've made more of it though than they should.
And
Should have been run well.
There's been a change in the Nutgrove side. Clive Martin has come on and Dave Donoghue has come off.
Yes, Clive Martin, the second team fullback, having an excellent season in his first season at Open Age Rugby League.
They're both just as good as each other.
Yes,
Clive
they
and
are.
Dave. Clive's a bit raw in his positional talent, but what he lacks in that he certainly makes up for in his tackling talent.
Bath prepare to kick off once again. Now they make a substitution. The Bath prop forward, who I thought had a decent game coming off. I feel it's just for a rest. He's done a lot of running, the Bath lad. Comes off for a breather, getting congratulated on his day's work from his coach.
This Bath team are really playing well today.
They've stuck to their guns well, yes.
Magnificent kick off there.
Big Jeremy takes it on his own line. Winding up now.
Bang!
Burst through the first tackle.
I think
Takes.
he kicked it to the wrong
He
person.
slipped it
there,
out.
Paul.
Took 4 of them there and he still slipped it out in the tackle. Ian Craggs comes up with it. Plays the ball. Jimmy Andrews. Mark Brownbill. I think the star of the day. Goes forward. Brought down. 2 back tacklers. Shove him over. Graham Bonney once again coming forward with it. Brought down 3 back tacklers. He'll laugh at that. Son Steodson coming forward, shows the ball, comes back inside. 4th tackle called by the referee. Oddie plays to himself.
little
Fifth
kick into
and
touch
last
now.
tackle. Tunstall winding up for the kick. Instead, Andrews takes it. Scrum down halfway. Once again, Whittle out the dugout. Bellowing there. Lost, ball lost. Oh, the lad's made a lovely break. He's going through a few tacklers. But he gives a bad ball out. Gets it back, leaves it behind, drops on it. I felt he should have kept it there, Doug.
I certainly do feel he should have kept it.
Bath spreading the ball out.
Out to the winger.
Tunstall with a superb tackle. He covered a lot of ground there to make that tackle. Bath winding up. Oh, he sells a dummy. Clive Martin, superb tackle
Takes
from
it
the young
down, Clive
fullback.
Martin.
Dave Bates there to help him. They move it blind. Spread it out. That was a terrible ball. Out they go again. Throwing it out. There's nobody running forward though for Bath. Graham Bonney tackles him. Mark Brown builds assists. Forward pass adjudged by the referee.
Scrum down.
Scrum down given. Steve Hodgson rubbing his shoulder after that attempted tackle. I think he'll be all right though, this lad.
It was a fifth tackle, so...
Oh, I
we
do
won't see a
apologise.
scrum
It was the
down.
turnover. Graham Bonney takes it up towards the 25. Tunstall acting half-back. Dave Bates. Had a solid game, this Bates. He's done some good running, some excellent tackling.
He's certainly playing well.
Jimmy Andrews showing him the ball. Makes another 10 yards forward. Nutgrove winding up a bit now. The last 5 or 6 minutes. Big Jeremy again takes it forward. Another solid game from Big Jeremy there.
There can only be...
And
2
Ian Roberts
minutes
taking
to
it
go.
blind. 5 and last tackle. Will we see it go here from Nutgrove? Tony misses the tackle, the winger brings it forward, gives it to one of his centres. 22-20, there's latest score here, only minutes to go. Oh, he's got through, that was a lovely ball. The winger comes inside, Phil White misses the tackle.
Oh.
Brownbill takes him down, but he gets the ball out to his standoff. This is a good break, but I fear he lost the tackle. Nutgrove regained possession. Lost the ball in the tackle there, the standoff. Ian Roberts comes up with the ball.
Tunstall's conducting play.
Dave Bates once again decides to bring it out. Some good strong running from this lad throughout the afternoon. Ian Craggs acting half-back. Gives it to Jimmy Andrews. Takes it inside. Oh, he's made a lovely break.
Magnificent! Oh,
Nobody backing him up at all.
absolutely nobody within
Dave
20
Bates,
yards of
slight limp there. If they let it go to the backs now, they'll stretch this backside. Yes, let it go.
Oh, Tunstall.
Comes back inside, gives it out. Ian Roberts has to drop on it. A bit slack there. To move in, Dave Bates once again. Oh, we passed that ball. It was unlucky. Jeremy has the full-back collared. And Catweasel goes in to finish off. Oh, he's given offside. Bit slack there from Nutgrove as we move into the final few minutes of this very lively encounter. Temperature's dropping quite a few degrees here, isn't it, Doug?
Certainly is, Paul.
Once again, the full-back finds touch quite cleanly. Bath warming up with 3 or 4 forwards, driving forward. Phil White, Dave Bates once again into the tackle.
Paul Mullineux just lighting his cigarette there. Oh, is it Mark Brownbill hurt? I think
Mark's down on the floor.
I think it's reoccurring shoulder injuries come back. I'm not sure though.
Graham Clark moves onto the field. Tunney brings him down. Good tackling from Tunstall. Bath wind forward.
Swinging it out to the scrum half.
Oh, he gives a short ball. I
New
feel it was a
Zealand connection.
suicide ball.
Oh,
I thought that was a forward pass as
to the
well.
hooker.
Phil White again, solid tackling. Fifth and last tackle. And they've collared him. Oh, he's got it out of the tackle. Kicks it, yes, finds touch. I thought he was lucky there. I thought he had him down.
A scrum. I think it's the Bath putting. No, it's the Nutgrove putting.
Mark Brownbill coming off. I think it could be a shoulder injury.
What a sad end to a brilliant game there by Mark Brown.
Oh, it could be a knock on the head. Brian Clark holding fingers up there to count them. Mark wouldn't be able to count them anyway.
I think that
Nye Horton
got
going
to
at
him last
standoff.
night.
Nye Horton coming back, going in his usual position at standoff. Mark, who's had a cracking game, gets a rapturous round of applause from this large crowd. Tunstall puts the ball in. Dave Bate comes away with it. Mark very reluctant to come off. Yes, referee gives a free kick, striking at the ball. I think the officials have angled the game quite professionally.
Yes, not many
The game
biased
is,
decisions.
no, the game has been played in an excellent spirit from both sides. An excellent encounter with excellent relations once again between our two clubs.
But as we know, it's not the rugby that counts, it's the booze up afterwards.
That's quite correct. Oh, the referee adjudged a knock-on by Graham there in the tackle. Scrum down just inside the Nutgrove half of the field.
Dave Bates coming back on the field, ready for this scrum. Just packing in now. I think that's
Black ball.
Tunstall's ball.
Yes, you're right, Doug. Nutgrove come up with the ball, against the ball and head. Dave Bates going forward once again. Nobody backing him up, who's showing the ball there for the pass.
Tunstall with the play. I think there's a move coming off. No, there's not. Yes, there is.
As they move it blind. Oh, an excellent dummy from Jimmy Andrews. He had to stick hold. And there goes the final whistle with an excellent encounter.
Nutgrove
We'd like
win.
to say goodbye from the commentary
Just
team.
as a point of interest, this is the first curtain raiser open age for the past 26 years here at
And we must thank the
Nutsrove.
St Helens Board of Directors for their quite kind permission for letting this go ahead. As the lads go and shake hands over on the field, Mr Whittle there congratulating his opponent on an excellent day's rugby league. As I say, the result doesn't matter here.
It certainly has been memorable, hasn't it?
It's been a
Paul?
brilliant encounter, Doug. I do hope the spectators go away and congratulate this Bath side coming all this way to performing what was a good encounter and a sporting round of applause coming from all the Nutgrove. The three cheers go up, the tunnel is formed, they're clapping them off. The Bath lads deserve it.
The video machine's off.
No, it's not, still running. Three cheers going up from the Nutgrove lads. What an excellent encounter there, enjoyed by both sides and both sets of officials and spectators.
I
What an
must
excellent
say,
game.
we will enjoy listening to this video as well as watching it. It's
I'd like to
goodbye
say-
from me.
And it's goodbye from him.